Welcome back to the USA English Podcast. Hi, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to study English with us. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Great to have you here. Let's get better at English together.
Our goal is simple. We want to make learning English fun, practical, and easy to follow.
Exactly. We think the best way to learn is through real conversations, listening, and plenty of practice.
So today, we've got a very useful topic for you. We'll show you how to speak at the supermarket in English with 100 essential phrases you can start using immediately.
This is incredibly helpful. I mean, everyone goes grocery shopping, right? Whether you live in an English-speaking country or you're just visiting, you need to know how to buy food.
Absolutely. You'll need to ask where items are, talk to employees, read signs, and understand prices. These are basic life skills in English.
And honestly, going to the supermarket is one of the first things you do when you arrive somewhere new. So this lesson will make you more confident and independent.
So if you find this useful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. Also, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a new video. We post fresh English conversations every day.
Ready to learn?
I'm ready.
Then let's dive in. So, Erica, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Marco. A bit tired because I did a lot of shopping over the weekend, but I'm excited about today's lesson. How about you?
I'm fine. A little hungry, actually. I forgot to eat breakfast again.
Again, Marco? You always skip breakfast.
I know. I woke up late and just ran out the door. Only had time for coffee.
That's not healthy. You need to eat something in the morning.
You're right. Maybe I should pick up some quick breakfast foods like cereal or yogurt.
Yes, good idea. So, what did you do this weekend?
Well, I went to the supermarket on Saturday. It was so crowded. I think everyone shops on Saturday morning. I hate shopping when it's packed.
I prefer going on weekday evenings, much quieter.
Really? I never thought of that. But Saturday is my only free day, so I don't have much choice.
I understand. So what did you buy?
Just the usual: milk, eggs, bread, some vegetables. Oh, and I bought ice cream because it was on sale.
Nice. I love a good sale. Actually, that's perfect, because today we're talking about supermarket shopping. You just went, so you have fresh experience.
That's true. And honestly, I still get confused sometimes. I can never find things. I always have to ask for help.
Well, that's exactly what we'll teach today. How to ask for help, how to find what you need, and all the phrases for a successful shopping trip.
Perfect. I think I need this lesson too. Speaking of supermarkets, let's start our conversation about shopping.
Okay, Marco, let's imagine we're going to the supermarket together. What's the first thing you do when you arrive?
First, I need to get a shopping cart or a basket.
Yes, that's the very first step. If you're buying a lot, you get a shopping cart, also called a trolley in British English. But if you only have a few items, you can take a basket, right?
I usually get a cart because I always end up buying more than I planned.
Oh, that happens to me too. I go for milk and come home with 10 bags. So you have your cart. What do you do next?
I usually check my shopping list. I always make one on my phone before I go.
That's smart. A shopping list helps you remember what you need and avoid buying unnecessary things.
Exactly. So let's say my first item is bread. Where do I find the bread?
Bread is usually in the bakery section. Most supermarkets have different sections or aisles. Do you know what an aisle is?
Yes, it's like a row between the shelves, right?
Exactly. The space where you walk. And you'll see signs like aisle 1, aisle 2, etc. Each aisle has different products.
Usually there are hanging signs from the ceiling telling you what's in each aisle. For example, aisle 5, pasta, rice, canned foods.
Right. But what if you can't find what you need? What should you say?
You can ask a staff member. Say, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?" Or, "Which aisle is the bread in?"
And if they don't have what you're looking for?
You ask, do you have any whole wheat bread? Or do you carry organic eggs? The phrase, do you carry, means do you sell in your store?
Got it. So you found the bread section. Now what?
Now you need to choose which bread you want. So many choices.
Yes, white, wheat, whole grain, sourdough, and check the expiration date. That's the date when the food is no longer fresh and safe to eat.
How do I check that?
Look at the package. It usually says best by or use by, plus a date. Always choose the one with the latest date so it stays fresh longer.
That makes sense. I actually bought bread yesterday that expires tomorrow because I didn't check.
Oh no, common mistake. Always check dates, especially for dairy like milk and yogurt.
Okay, so I have my bread. Now I need vegetables. Where are those?
In the produce section, fresh fruits and vegetables.
How do I know which ones are good quality?
Look for bright colors and firm texture. Tomatoes should be red and slightly soft, but not too soft. Lettuce should be green and crispy, not browned or wilted.
What does wilted mean?
It means the vegetable is old and has lost water, droopy and sad instead of fresh and standing up.
I see. Avoid wilted vegetables. Also, some items you weigh yourself, others are prepackaged. What do you mean by weigh yourself?
Items like apples, potatoes, peppers are sold by weight, per kilogram or pound. You put them in a bag, take them to a scale.
Those scales print a sticker with the price, right?
Yes, you select the type of vegetable, the scale weighs it, and prints a sticker. Then you put the sticker on the bag.
What if I don't know how to use the scale?
Just ask someone, "Excuse me, can you help me with the scale?" Or, "How do I weigh these apples?"
And prepackaged items?
They're already in a container or bag with a fixed price, like a box of strawberries or a bag of salad. Just pick it up and put it in your cart.
Easier. Okay, I have vegetables, now I need meat, chicken.
Meat is in the meat section or butcher counter. Some stores have pre-packaged meat on refrigerated shelves. Others have a counter where a butcher helps you.
What's the difference?
At the butcher counter, you can ask for exactly what you want. "I'd like 1/2 kilogram of chicken breast, please." Or, "Can I have 4 pork chops, please?"
What if I want them cut a special way?
You can ask, "Can you slice this thinly?" Or, "Can you cut this into cubes?" The butcher will do it.
And if there's no butcher counter?
Then choose from pre-packaged meat. Again, check the expiration date and make sure the package isn't damaged or leaking.
Good tip. Now I need dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt.
The dairy section is usually in refrigerated cases along the wall or at the back. Everything is cold to stay fresh.
I spend so much time choosing yogurt. So many flavors.
Me too. Plain, Greek, vanilla, strawberry, blueberry, endless, and different brands and fat contents. Read the labels. Check sugar, protein, ingredients.
What does low fat mean?
Less fat than the regular version. You might also see non-fat or fat-free, no fat at all, or whole milk, all the natural fat.
Got it. And eggs, where are those?
Usually in the dairy section too, even though they're not dairy. They're in cartons on a shelf.
How do I know if eggs are still good?
Check the expiration date on the carton. And before you buy, open the carton to make sure none are cracked or broken.
I never thought to check inside.
Always check. Broken eggs make a mess and aren't safe to eat.
Okay, now I need pantry items. Pasta, rice, canned foods.
Those are in the dry goods aisles or center aisles. Fresh items like produce and dairy are usually on the outside edges. Packaged goods are in the middle.
That's a good way to remember. So I'm looking at the pasta aisle. So many shapes.
Shape doesn't matter for nutrition, just personal preference. I like penne because sauce goes inside the tubes.
I like spaghetti, classic and fun to eat. Now canned foods, do you buy those?
Yes, canned tomatoes for sauce, canned beans. They're staple items, basic foods you always keep. They last a long time, good for emergencies.
What should I look for when buying canned foods?
Check that the can isn't dented or damaged. Damaged cans might not be safe. Also check the expiration date, though canned foods usually last for years.
Years? Wow. Okay, what else? I need drinks. Juice, maybe soda.
The beverage aisle,
All drinks. Juice, soda, bottled water, tea, coffee.
I'm trying to drink less soda. Too much sugar.
Good goal. Try sparkling water. It has the fizz like soda, but no sugar.
What does fizz mean?
The bubbles in carbonated drinks. When a drink is fizzy, it has those little bubbles that tickle your tongue.
I like that word, fizzy. Now, let's say you've got everything on your list. What about snacks?
Oh, snacks. My weakness. I always buy too many.
Me too. Chips, cookies, crackers, chocolate. The snack aisle is dangerous.
And they're always on sale, so I think it's a good deal. I should buy it.
That's exactly what the store wants, to tempt you. Tempt means to make you want to do something, even if you shouldn't.
I'm definitely tempted by snacks. What kind do you usually buy?
Healthier ones. Nuts, dried fruit, whole grain crackers. But sometimes I can't resist chocolate.
Same. Okay, my cart is getting full. Oh, I also need frozen foods.
The frozen food section. Big freezer cases along one wall. Frozen vegetables, pizza, ice cream, frozen dinners.
I buy frozen vegetables sometimes because they last longer than fresh.
That's smart. Frozen vegetables are actually very nutritious. They're frozen right after being picked, so they keep their vitamins.
Really? I didn't know that. And they're convenient. No washing or chopping, just heat them up.
What about frozen dinners? Are they healthy?
Some are, some aren't. Read the nutrition label. Check the sodium, salt. Many have too much sodium in one meal.
Wow, I'll pay more attention. And, of course, frozen pizza and ice cream are treats, not everyday foods.
Speaking of ice cream, I need to buy some. What's your favorite flavor?
I love vanilla bean. Simple, but delicious. What about you?
Chocolate chip cookie dough. So good.
Ooh, that is good. Okay, you have everything. Next step?
Go to the checkout and pay.
Right. You go to the checkout area where the cashiers are, usually multiple lanes. How do I choose which lane?
Look for the shortest line, or there's an express lane for people with only a few items. Sign says express, 10 items or less.
What if I have 11 items? Can I still use the express lane?
Technically, no. But if you have 11 and the sign says 10, it's probably okay. But if you have 20, definitely use a regular lane.
Fair enough. Oh, and some stores have self-checkout, right?
Yes, you scan your own items and pay without a cashier. It's faster if you have few items and know how to use it.
I tried self-checkout once and got so confused.
It can be tricky at first. You scan each item's barcode, then put it in the bagging area. If something goes wrong, the machine says unexpected item in bagging area, and you have to wait for help.
Yes, that happened to me. I felt so embarrassed.
Don't be. It happens to everyone. With practice, it gets easier. But if you prefer, go to a regular cashier.
I think I'll stick with the cashier for now. So, what happens at the checkout?
The cashier greets you. Hi, how are you today? Or did you find everything okay? What should you say back?
Just be friendly. I'm good, thanks. Or, yes, I found everything. Thank you. Then they start scanning. Do I need to take things out of my cart?
Yes, put your items on the conveyor belt, the moving belt that carries them to the cashier.
Should I organize them in any special way?
Some people put heavy items first and delicate items last, so heavy things don't crush soft ones when you pack. Also put frozen and refrigerated items together, easier to pack.
That's organized. I usually just throw everything on the belt.
That works too. The cashier will scan everything and tell you the total. They might ask, do you have a loyalty card or are you a member?
What's a loyalty card?
A free card from the store that gives you discounts and points. Every time you shop, you earn points and sometimes get special sale prices.
That sounds useful. How do I get one?
Just ask, how can I get a loyalty card? Or can I sign up for a membership? They'll give you a form, or sometimes you can sign up online.
So the cashier tells me the total. how do I pay?
Cash, credit card, debit card, in some places, mobile payment, like Apple Pay.
If I pay with cash?
You give the cash to the cashier. They'll give you change if you paid more than the total. Count your change.
If I pay with a card?
Insert or tap your card on the card reader. Usually a screen asks debit or credit, and do you want cash back?
What does cash back mean?
You get extra cash from your account. For example, if your total is $50 and you ask for $20 cash back, you pay $70 total, and the cashier gives you $20 in cash. It's convenient. No need to go to an ATM.
Oh, that's handy. I didn't know that.
Not everyone does. It's a useful feature. After you pay, the cashier gives you a receipt. Should you keep it?
Yes, you might need it if you want to return something, or if there was a price mistake. Some people keep receipts for budgeting.
Okay, now you need to pack your groceries. In some countries, the cashier packs for you. In others, you pack your own. There are usually plastic or paper bags at the checkout.
I'm trying to use fewer plastic bags. Bad for the environment.
That's great. Bring your own reusable bags. Many stores sell them, or you can bring from home. Some stores even charge a small fee for plastic bags to encourage reusable ones.
What if I forget my reusable bags?
Then you can buy a reusable bag at the checkout or use the store's plastic paper bags. Just try to remember next time.
I always forget. Maybe I should keep some bags in my car.
Smart idea. So use Pantry bags. Now what?
I push my cart to my car and load the groceries.
And don't forget to return your cart to the cart return area in the parking lot. Don't leave it in a parking space.
Why is that important?
Carts left in parking spaces can roll away and hit cars. Also, it's considerate to other shoppers. It makes the parking lot safer and neater.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm home now. What should I do with my groceries?
Put them away right away. Refrigerated and frozen items go in the fridge or freezer immediately so they don't spoil.
What does spoil mean?
Food goes bad and becomes unsafe to eat. It might smell bad, look weird, or grow mold.
Got it. What about other items?
Put pantry items in your cupboards or pantry. Keep similar items together so you can find them easily. All canned foods together, all pasta together, all snacks together.
That's good organization. I'm not very organized with my groceries.
It helps to have a system. When your kitchen is organized, cooking is easier and you waste less food.
You're right. I should work on that. One more question. What if I bought something and want to return it?
Most supermarkets have a return policy. If it's spoiled, damaged, or you changed your mind, you can return it.
What do I need?
Your receipt and the item in its original packaging. Go to the customer service desk and explain, "I'd like to return this. It was spoiled when I opened it," or "I accidentally bought the wrong item."
Will they give me my money back?
Usually yes, or store credit. Some stores are very flexible, especially for spoiled food.
That's good to know. I once bought milk that was spoiled but just threw it away. I should have returned it.
Yes, next time definitely return it. You paid for it. You deserve fresh products.
This has been so helpful, Erica. I feel much more confident about supermarket shopping now.
I'm glad. We covered so much today. You know, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases. Let's go through some of the most important vocabulary for supermarket shopping.
Great idea. I think our viewers will find this really helpful.
First word, shopping cart. The big metal basket on wheels you push around the store. Another word is trolley in British English. Example, I need to get a shopping cart before I start shopping, or my shopping cart is so full.
And if you're only buying a few items, you can use a basket. Next word, aisle, A-S-L-E, the space between shelves where you walk. For example, bread is in aisle 3. If you don't know which aisle, ask, "Excuse me, which aisle is the coffee in?"
Third word, produce. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Example, the produce looks very fresh today.
Fourth, expiration date. The date when food is no longer safe to eat. Also, best by or use by.
Example: always check the expiration date before you buy milk.
5th, spoiled. Food that has gone bad and is not safe to eat. It changes color, smells bad, or grows mold. Example: this milk is spoiled. It smells terrible.
6th, checkout. The place where you pay. The person who helps you is the cashier. Example: I'm ready to go to the checkout.
7th, receipt. RECEIPT. The P is silent. The paper showing what you bought and how much you paid. Example: keep your receipt in case you need to return something.
8th, on sale. The item has a reduced price, cheaper than usual. Example: ice cream is on sale this week. For sale just means you can buy it. On sale means discounted.
9th, bulk. Buying a large quantity, usually cheaper per unit. Example: I buy rice in bulk because it's cheaper. But only for non-perishable items. Don't buy fresh food in bulk if it will spoil.
10th, reusable bag. A bag you can use many times instead of plastic. Better for the environment. Example: don't forget to bring your reusable bags.
11th, loyalty card. A store card that gives you discounts and rewards, also called rewards card or membership card. Example: do you have a loyalty card?
12th, organic. Food grown without synthetic chemicals, pesticides, or artificial fertilizers, usually more expensive. Example: I try to buy organic vegetables when I can.
That's 12 very useful words. Knowing them will make shopping at an English supermarket much easier.
Okay, we did a lot of talking about supermarket shopping. Let's recap everything we learned.
First, preparing for your shopping trip. Make a shopping list. When you arrive, get a cart or basket. Phrases: I need to get a cart. Let me grab a basket. Where are the shopping carts? A shopping list helps you buy what you need and avoid buying too much.
Then, navigating the store and finding items. Different sections and aisles.
Next, selecting quality products. Check expiration dates, look for fresh produce, choose meat that's not damaged, avoid spoiled or wilted items. Phrases: what's the expiration date? This one expires next week. Is this fresh? These vegetables look wilted.
Then weighing produce and understanding prices. Some items by weight, some pre-packaged. Phrases: how do I use the scale? Can you help me weigh these apples? How much does this cost?
Specialty counters like butcher and bakery. You can ask for exactly what you want and ask them to prepare it specially. Phrases: I'd like half a kilogram of chicken breast, please. Can I have 4 pork chops? Can you slice this thinly?
The checkout process. Choose a lane, put items on the conveyor belt, the cashier scans. They might ask about your loyalty card. Phrases: did you find everything okay? Do you have a loyalty card? How would you like to pay? Do you want cash back? Also, self-checkout. Follow the screen instructions.
After checkout, packing groceries and using reusable bags to help the environment. Phrases: I brought my own bags. Do you need a bag? Paper or plastic?
Finally, returns and customer service. If you have a problem, return the item with your receipt to the customer service desk. Phrases: I'd like to return this. This was spoiled when I opened it. I bought the wrong item by mistake.
So, shopping at the supermarket involves many steps, but when you know the vocabulary and phrases, it's quite simple. Make a list, find what you need, check quality and dates, pay, and pack.
And don't be shy to ask for help. Store staff are there to help you.
Now we want to hear from you. Our question of the day: what is your biggest challenge when shopping at the supermarket in English? And what do you usually buy?
For me, my biggest challenge is understanding all the different brands and product types. So many choices.
That's a good answer. For me, it used to be asking for help. I was shy to speak English to the staff, but now I'm much more confident.
Everyone's experience is different. So, viewers, what is difficult for you? Finding products, reading labels, talking to staff, understanding prices, using self-checkout? What do you usually buy? Mostly fresh food or packaged? Do you cook a lot or buy ready-made meals? Please tell us in the comments.
My biggest challenge is understanding sale signs. I usually buy fresh vegetables, rice, and chicken. Or, I find it hard to ask questions in English. I usually buy bread, milk, eggs, and frozen pizza.
Any answer is fine, no right or wrong. Writing in the comments helps you practice your English writing skills. It's great practice and helps us understand what topics you want next.
So please take a moment to write a comment. We read every single one, and we love hearing from you. Your participation makes our channel better and helps us create content you actually need. Don't be shy. Write to us.
Okay, we're almost at the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us. We hope this lesson helps you feel more confident when you go to the supermarket. Remember, practice makes perfect.
If you found this helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps our channel grow and reach more English learners around the world.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button right now. And don't forget to click the little bell icon. Why the bell? Because when you click the bell, you get notifications every time we post a new video, so you won't miss our next lesson.
We post new English conversation lessons every day, and we don't want you to miss them. We also want to say you are all such great students. We can see from your comments that you're working hard to improve your English, and we're proud of you.
Yes, keep practicing, keep watching, keep learning. Every day you're getting better and better.
Remember, learning English is a journey. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. The most important thing is to practice and not be afraid to speak.
Next time you go to the supermarket, try using some of the phrases we learned today. Even if it feels scary, just try. And remember, store staff are usually very helpful and patient. They want to help you. So be brave, be confident, and enjoy your shopping.
All right, that's all for today's lesson. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. Take care, everyone.